Former hostages have said that you personally have beaten them, and you've waterboarded them, and you've even carried out mock executions. There are witnesses who are still alive, and they say that about you. What do you want to say to that?
I say that there's an ongoing legal process, and when they decide to get along with it, then we can talk about any accusations made against me or anyone else. So let's just make a clear distinction between being a part of an organization or a state or a group and agreeing with everything they do. That's it.
So what are the things you didn't agree to?
What are the things I didn't agree to? Traffic tickets. Okay. Such things that have no basis in the law of Allah.
Did you agree to the enslavement of Yazidi women?
I never met a Yazidi woman, so...
No, but the practice, did you agree with that practice, or do you denounce it now on camera?
Do I denounce what, slavery? I don't denounce slavery, no. You have to understand that just because America decided to abolish something, I don't know what year it was, anyways, does not mean that every person has to run behind America and say, this is now an abominable act that nobody can do. The reality is slavery is something that's been around as long as humans have been around. Islamic texts have spoken about slavery and the rights of a slave, and there's a whole jurisprudence about slavery and the rights of slaves and the rights of slave owners.
So did you like your time in Raqqa? You don't wanna say what you did with ISIS. Can you tell us a little bit about your stay in Raqqa? What kind of people did you meet? What kind of things were you doing during your time there?
Life in Raqqa is like life anywhere else. It's normal. You do normal stuff.
Like what?
Like everything that normal people do. They go to the gym, they eat in restaurants, they play in the park with their kids. That's life in Raqqa is like life anywhere else.
Looking back, when you sit with yourself and you remember your time, are you proud? Are you regretful? How do you feel about it?
Again, that's doesn't concern anybody but myself. So I reserve anything about my time in ISIS for the legal process.
The foreign hostages that were taken by ISIS, did they get a fair trial?
Like I said, anything regarding any accusations about me, I reserve for a legal process.
No, but you saw that journalists were killed, you saw that a pilot was burned, you saw that aid workers were killed. Do you think that they got a fair trial to get that kind of punishment?
Do you think they got a fair trial?
I'm asking you.
I'm asking you, do you think they got a fair trial?
You were part of ISIS, I wasn't. So you being part of that group, seeing what that group is doing, and you are part of it, do you agree? Do you think that's a fair treatment to them?
Just because I was part of ISIS doesn't mean I know whether people had fair legal trials or not. I'm just as in the dark as you about that. Yeah.
When you saw that the videos that ISIS produced and they showed the beheadings and the killings, were you against that? And did you say anything about it? Did you express your opinion that you were against it?
I personally don't like to watch such videos.
So you have never seen these videos?
No, I've come across them, but I personally don't like to watch them. It's not something I enjoy seeing.
Why did you join ISIS? Why did you leave Britain and come to Syria to join ISIS?
I wasn't always a Muslim in the UK. I wasn't always a practicing Muslim. So when I started to practice Islam, you automatically realize there's obligation upon you